from here. Is your record button showing there, guys? Because it's not for me.
Yeah, it's showing, Alison.
Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go through the compensation plan with you. And we've got some additional bits as well that I'm going to just slot in as we go through, but we can also discuss it at the end, because we've had some amazing news these last few days that has come from our head office. So this compensation plan is our original one, and we'll be getting a new one in the next couple of weeks, which will have addition to these new changes as well for everybody, but I'll pop those in. So what our company is about, it's not, we push forward with our product, and our product is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to tell you all about it. But it's also looking at the bigger picture. It's not just a multi-level marketing company. It's looking at the whole aspect of what this business is, whether it's about the product, whether it's about the actual company, the morals, the professional ethics, it's everything. But it's also looking after yourself as well. So it's trying to make you a better person. And we need that because this is obviously a profession that a lot of people do alongside a traditional job. And they also, it's many hours, and you'll have to work smart and not just hard. And it can be like a 24-hour sort of job because you're always in contact with people. And it's a wonderful way to meet people, and a wonderful way to earn an income as well. But what we're very, very lucky in the fact that we have Mr. Jim Britt with us. And he's our CEO. He's a motivational speaker, and he is well known, very, very well known, obviously very much throughout the States. But he went into retirement, and went into retirement probably at the time where our social media just started to blow up. And we hear a lot about like Tony Robbins. He had Mr. Jim Britt for his mentor. And so obviously people like that we've heard more about. And Jim is a wonderful gentleman. I was very, very lucky to meet him and be in his company on Thursday and Friday of last week. He's the most gentle and caring person you could speak to. He made me feel very, very comfortable. I sat and ate a meal at the side of him. And so we're very lucky to have him. And he is renowned for some of his series that he actually has done with people on a personal level, whether it's at a retreat or whether it's at a conference. So he has, if you ever look into the power of letting go, these are really, really fantastic books and audio series to help you on your own self-development. So Jim Britt is part of our company as a CEO, but he's also going to work with us, where he's working with us on what's called our level 10. And our level 10 is living life at level 10. It's enabling you to live the life the best that you can live it and get the most out of life as well. So all these audio series are available to us. And he's actually enabled us to be able to have these also at a commission of 50%, where we can actually approach a traditional business. So you could approach a call centre or a very big nursery, schooling, anywhere where there's human resources, big sports arenas, where there's staff that actually need support. And that is not even part of our compensation plan. That's just an additional thing that we are allowed to do. So it's wonderful that we have him on board. And with him, we have a CEO, well, a formulator who's called Lewis Volpe. Now, Lewis has been in, same as Jim Britt, in network marketing for many, many years. So they have a very good understanding of the business and of compensation plans and what work and what doesn't. And that's why they joined together to actually build VT Global, along with the mastermind behind our compensation plan, which is George Hoagland. So together they've got this wealth of knowledge and experience, and what they've done is to put all that together to give us the best compensation plan going. And what's even better is these three gentlemen and all our founders of this company, they actually are team members like ourselves. So they are building a team like us. So they don't get a dividend from the company, they don't get a wage from the company. So that's even more, I think that's even more poignant in the fact that they want it to work because it benefits them and everybody else as well. So that's really good. So this is one of our flagship products. We have two main flagship products, and I'll mention, we've got two more as well, and I will mention them all to you. This is our coffee. It's called Lean Java Bean. It's wonderful packaging. It's all brown, white and purple. It looks really, really good. And we have 36 of coffee. in our box. We don't have 24, we have 36 of coffee. And the reason that is because you do not need a day off. Our coffee is a healthy weight management coffee with lots of other benefits, but it's very, very good on the body. It's not harsh. It's not vigorous on the body. Okay, so it's not going to have a harsh attack to your urinary system and your general digestive system. So you don't need a day off. And the reason we know that is because obviously Lewis Volpe, who's our formulator, was with that original company that I first mentioned. Okay, so that company said you needed a day off, but you don't. Okay, so we've got 36 of coffee. So that's a month's supply for £55 in UK pounds. But also you can split that box down to 4 weeks at £15 as well. So anybody that is new to this call, we have all that information for you. Please go to the person who invited you on the call and they will share all the facts that you actually need and they will go through everything for you. I'm just going to mute you, Galaxy, because you've just got background noise there. So what our motto is get lean with the bean. So our actual bean is an Italian roast. It's a gourmet taste bean, and I will go through all the benefits of that product as well with you a little later on. So this is all the information that you can find on the box. We've got our supplementary facts with our proprietary blend. So we have got 2 fantastic ingredients. These are FDA approved ingredients, and these are clinically proven ingredients in the United States. So in the UK, we can say the FDA approved because that is a true fact. But we say that the 2 active ingredients, because this product is currently going through a process to get authorised and regulated in the UK for us as well. Okay. Someone's just drawing on my screen there. So the 2 FDA ingredients is Super Citramax and it's Chromimate. And if you actually research these products, we can actually say that we have a weight loss product because these 2 ingredients are FDA approved for being weight loss ingredients. So it's not the fact that the whole coffee lean java bean is a weight loss product. It is because it has these really, really vital, important ingredients in there. But also if you look at the other ingredients, there's fantastic ingredients in there that help with general increase the metabolic rate, which will help with weight loss, which is your green tea extract. So there's lots of other ingredients there that you can actually research. And like I say, we've got information on there if you'd like some more information. So one of the first ways that you can actually earn an income is by your inventory. So you come into this business and you can come in with a business builder pack. And therefore, obviously, when you sell that to what we class as your hot and warm market, then you will actually earn a commission on there. Okay, so that's the first way that you can earn. And that money can be paid to you by cash, check, bank transfer, PayPal. You can even get an app for your phone where you can actually do credit card payments as well. So you warm and hot market with people that you know really well. So it'd be your family and friends who know that you're starting this new business, work colleagues. You can obviously put it on your social media, but we do not have any form of selling on selling sites like eBay, Amazon, Gumtree or anything like that. So it is just purely for your own personal social media. The second way you can actually earn an income, which is on our second level, is with retail commissions. And what that means is we have a link. And we have a link to our back office, which is actually currently going through updates at the moment. And therefore, anybody who's interested in the business could have a look at more detail about the product, could look at a written format of our compensation plan, and just find out a little bit more. But also, as a customer, they could order the coffee. So that's ideal for people out of the UK, because then it will be dispatched from head office. So the customer would pay $59.95 for a box of coffee, and we would earn 50% commission on that. So we would actually earn $30 commission on that coffee. So that is fantastic high profit margin there. So if you think that you was building up over the monthly basis and you built up to like 10 customers, you're going to get $300. Okay. Now, if you actually had 2 personal customers and you got $60, then that would actually pay for this box of coffee. And as a multi-level marketing business, you do have a commitment to the business when you're building a team to keep your account active and to benefit financially from your team. And at our first level, it is 1 box. So therefore, all you need is 2 customers in your back office and your 1 box of coffee is actually paid for anyway. Okay, so that's a fantastic, because I've known commitments in multi-level marketing business where it's lots of points and you end up buying lots of stock that is just stored in your house that you don't sell. And people tend to be getting financially into debt with these businesses. And that is the last thing that Vitae Global wants. So they've done it in this way where it can actually offset. So that's fantastic. So if you have 2 personal customers and you get your 2 lots of 50% commission, therefore your box of coffee is free. Okay, so what's in your cup? Well, in our cup in the UK, we have so many different ways we drink our coffee. Normally, I have mine in a little shot glass because, like I've said, I don't drink coffee, and therefore I can gulp it down in 2 gulps. And I will never, ever not have my coffee because the benefits to me outweigh the fact that I don't drink coffee. I think it's a fantastic product. I can tell after 30-40 minutes that I've drank it because it gives you a thermogenesis effect, which I'll go through with you later. And I just generally feel great well-being, mental focus and energy. Today I actually mixed it with almond milk, which was very nice and enjoyable. You can mix it with coconut milk or hemp or rice milk. If you needed sugars, but not many people do, you can put sorbitol or xylitol in or guava honey. You could make a latte with it. You could put it in a hot chocolate. You could put it in your protein shake. You could put it in your milkshake. There's so many different ways. You could also take a little bit out of a bottle of water, make it up in a shot glass, and make like a coffee tea so it's a longer drink. So you could have that over a longer period of time if you wanted to benefit from that way. So, you know, if somebody said to you, I'm not keen on coffee, then that's not a problem because we've got the capsules as well. So we've actually got our Extreme Lean NRG capsules, which have got everything in apart from the coffee because it's 130 milligrams of coffee, but it has an extra FDA approved ingredient called adeline, which helps to actually reduce the visceral fat in the body. But there are so many different ways that can actually drink this coffee. So customer acquisition bonuses, this is one of the levels that you can actually earn. And this is where you're actually earning from your downline down to 4 levels, and you're going to be earning 2%. So if you think of all the people that join your business down to 4 levels, you'll earn 2% of all their sales, and that's just depending upon where your next person has 2 personal customers. So that would be stopped then at 2 personal customers, or your next one that has 5 personal customers, or 10 personal customers, or 20. So if it's on your 4th level down, where you've got your first person with 20 personal customers, then you will be getting 2% paid on every customer order of lean Java bean 4 levels down. So that is a fantastic form of residual income. So these are the business builder packs. Okay, we have a business builder pack of 5 boxes. And I've actually got an English version now of this compensation plan that I think I'm going to do tomorrow night if anybody's interested, and I'm just going to do it as more of a dummy run, and anybody's welcome to join me. Now, as a multi-level marketing business, you have a commitment to the business where you have a back office fee. Ours is $30, so in the UK that is around £23. That's a really, really good fee, and it's a one-off one as well. It's purely one-off. You don't have to pay for it monthly or biannually or anything. So, and also we have shipping. Our shipping is different in the UK. What we found, what this company has been so fantastic with, they listen to you and they want to work with you. And obviously the shipping from the States to the UK has always been astronomical. And obviously it takes quite a long time to arrive. So we've worked around that, and we've worked with the company to now where we can say, if you signed up tonight or tomorrow, you would get your coffee by Friday, the latest Saturday. So where our coffee is being dispatched within 24-48 hours, and to actually dispatch 5 boxes, it would be £18, and for our 14 boxes, it'd be £37. Okay, so that is really, really, it's cutting the prices down so much to what we had at the beginning. So then we have our success pack, which is 14 boxes, and same again, the same commitment to the back office, and like I've just said, the actual shipping is £37. And then we've got our entrepreneur. So with our entrepreneur, this is our all singing and all dancing. And I want you to remember this pack for later on in the compensation plan, because you still get 14 boxes. You probably think, well, that's the same. But you get so much more with the entrepreneur pack, okay? And what you get is it's entrepreneur and gym brick package. So all those audio series Where did you go?
Missed the coffee to Alison. I missed that. She went over it so quickly.
Well, that's one of life's great mysteries, Lisa.
Uh,
How strange is
Yeah,
that?
she's back.
Yeah, did mine
She's back.
just go? Did I just disappear?
I'll get it out of here one of these days.
Right, okay, you'll have to catch me up later. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
carry on
Oh,
then.
it's all right, Alison.
Yeah?
We
We
were
should
all
chatting
telling
about
jokes while you were gone.
don't
Very
know
good
what.
ones.
I was just chatting to myself and there was nobody down this side looking at me. Okay, so we won't be recording the rest of it now. We'll have to record another time. Okay, so we've got the rest of the audio series here, which goes with the Entrepreneur Pack. And you have got training with Jim Britt as well, which is obviously fantastic. So, like I said, I just want to remember that. Now, one of the good pieces of news that we've had over these last few days that was supposed to be a secret and it is no longer is the fact within a few weeks you will be able to come into this business with just one box. And why that is we're creating we're going to rename this, but like a pre-enroll system. And therefore you can join this business, shall we say tonight, being Wednesday, not the greatest day, but on Thursday night at 11:59 US time, which is 7:59 a.m. Friday morning, you could actually be part of this business with your own link and start building the business. And then if you want to join, you can just commit at that point and you would pay your $30 back office and you would pay for your first box of coffee. Now that is something that we will go over a little more for people because it's all just very exciting and very new for us. But that is what's actually happening for us at the moment in time, which is absolutely great news. So it just enables people to get the product and share it straight away and try it straight away, see how powerful it is, see how fantastic it is, and start building the business as well. So that when they actually join, they will already start building a team underneath them and they will have a check. They will have a check there waiting for them for when they actually join the business. So how fantastic is that? And how, well, that's been so needed in this industry to actually be able to listen to the entrepreneurs and say, this is what is required. And that's what our CEOs and our founders do. So that's great. Okay. So we have all these costings for you in UK. So we can actually share those with you. Like I say, go to the person who invited you and they can share those with you. So our first order bonus. So our first order bonus, if someone came in with our first package, is $40. So it's a one payment that you would actually get the following week. Success is $100 and Entrepreneur is $200. And for our one box, it will be a $10 first order bonus, which same again is absolutely brand new to the business and will be with us in the next couple of weeks with our new system. So if you think of what we're saying about you're selling your inventory, you've come in at 14 boxes, you're selling all that, which a lot of people have before it's even arrived, then you've built up 10 customers in your back office, which is $300, and you brought 2 people in at Success, which is $500, you're actually talking then that is more than a part-time average wage in the UK. And that's still only a few aspects of this compensation plan. So you can see how quickly you can actually earn. And what they've actually done is they have incorporated 3 aspects of compensation plans and put them together so that everybody can benefit, whether you are a team builder, whether you are great at sales, or whether you're wanting to build up slowly but have a long-term residual income that's going to take 6 months to 12 months to actually build up, but you're steadily building that up in the background. So we have a binary plan, we have a build a go plan, and we also have a uni-level plan. Okay, and I'm going to go through these with you. So this is where they were actually was thinking about us, of how it will financially benefit the team and the team leaders. And also what is great is that we're going to get a new back office and a new system within a couple of weeks, but everything is iCloud based. So I was very, very fortunate to actually spend a week at head office last week. And I've seen other multi-level marketing businesses and they're huge high-rise buildings. It's all glass and it's all chrome. And we're kind of paying for that, out of the profits of the business. Whereas with Vitae Global, they have a fantastic office, they've got fantastic space, and they've got the warehouse there, and everybody works together, but they're obviously working independently. And it is stopping all those overheads, and therefore all that money can be put back into the product and can be put in the compensation plan. So you haven't got a building that would need managers, supervisors, floor staff, that would then need like receptionists, lots of receptionists. You've just got, when I actually thought that everybody just worked in the office, and they don't. They're all independent, working from their own bases, and they travelled up to see me, whereas I thought, oh, everybody would be sat there in an office, and that's not how it is. So that is fantastic, because that is great for us, because it shows their commitment and how they're wanting to put the money back into the business. So a lot of people say, but I don't know many people else, and I don't really make friends on Facebook, and I never before did multi-level marketing. And I work in an office with just 2 other people, and I'm quite a quiet, reserved person. Well, you know, my network is only built over the last 2.5 years of actually being in network marketing. I would never put a friend request in, and yes, I've got friends and I've got clients, but I'm not a very loud, or I'm quite a reserved and quiet person. So you have to think out of the box. So if I had a cousin that was down in Essex, but you know, they'd been raised in Doncaster with me, and I knew her as a child, but then she moved away, I wouldn't have known who she went to high school with, who she went to college with, who she did a Saturday job with, who she now has worked with, the fact she's had 4 jobs previously, the fact she goes to plays golf, and she socialised on a Saturday night, and her kids play there's some, you know, go swimming, and the daughter does aerobics. All those people that are in her contact list, I wouldn't know those. So you have to remember, it's not just who you know, but it's who they know. So you've got to be thinking of people, and it's not thinking of people, oh, they're a little bit overweight or anything like that. This product is a health product, remember, it has many, many benefits. But it's thinking of people that may need a second income, thinking of people that are housebound, whether it's due to raising children or for health reasons. There's many, many people who would be interested in this business. So just think that through when you're thinking of writing down a contact list. So we work on 2 teams. We have a right and a left team, or we kind of say in the UK, right and left leg. And you will be obviously under the sponsor, one of their right or left. So you're actually building down 2 teams. And the reason you're doing that is because we actually work on a cycle bonus. So if you had a binary volume of 200 points on one leg and 400 points on the other, that would mean that you would circulate a cycle bonus of $40. $40, that is a great form of a residual income. So if we actually looked at that in more depth, if you can see the 600 binary volume on the left leg and the 700 on the right leg, and it may be the fact there's a lot more people on this leg that came in on our beginner package, and that's why there's not much difference in the points, but there's more people. If you're thinking of you know, your mathematical equation and you fraction that down, then you've got $40, but you can fraction it down again, and that's where you've got another $40. So you actually get $80 binary team bonus, and this is paid weekly. And this is working on binary points that are in your back office from these 2 teams that are built up from first order bonuses and from also orders as well. Okay, from first order bonuses. The great fact here is it goes on for infinite levels. It doesn't stop at level 5 or level 8 or level 12. It carries on. And the way that they stop it is they've capped it on a financial element rather than on a level, because they want you to financially benefit from building a team. So we're going to go through that a little bit more. This is our beginner, this is our success, and this is our entrepreneurial singing and dancing. So you have a commitment to the business, which, like I mentioned, is 1 box of coffee for platinum, and then it's 2 boxes for ruby, and it's 3 boxes for emerald. So you're going to build a team. So you've got 2 personal enrollees. That's all you need to actually open up this binary. It's not matter that you need 4 on one side and 2 on the other. It's 1-on-1 on each side, and your binary is open. You can start earning from those 2 people and the people they bring into the business as well. If it's ruby, same again, it's 2 people, and if it's emerald, it's 4 people. So that's 2 on each side. So you can see there that it's 2 1-on-1 or 2 on the right, 2 on the left. When you're wanting to go up a ranking from platinum to ruby or ruby to emerald, then it's a matter of how many points you've got in your lesser leg. So therefore, if you want to go up to ruby, you need 500 points. If you want to go up to emerald, it's 1,000. If you want to go to diamond, it's 4,000. And we're really, really lucky in the UK because we have got our first diamond, and she's not just our first diamond in the UK, but she's the first diamond in Europe as well. So it's very, very exciting for us. So we have maximum cycles. Like I said, because it's going down to infinite levels, they've actually capped it at maximum cycles. So if I just think of emerald, the singing and dancing one, that's 250 cycles of a $40 bonus. So I hope your maths are going with that, because that actually means on that level, $10,000. And then a maximum match from the company of $4,000. Okay, that is phenomenal money that can be earned there, and that is just building a team and building up those two legs. We also have a car bonus and a lifestyle bonus that I'll go through with you a little bit later. So matching binary bonus, same again here. These are my personal enrollees that are in black, and then it's their personal enrollees that are in red. So this is just paid out on your first two levels. So if on your first level, your second level, there's 2,000 binary chain bonus and 4,000, then you would actually get a match of $500 and $1,000. So this is a little bit more of an intricate aspect of our compensation plan, but these are many different ways where you can actually benefit financially as you're building up a team. Okay, so builder code bonuses. You're just thinking of like-minded people. You're thinking of people that would like to just come in at one box. You know, I bet a lot of us have actually spoke to people over the last few months, and we need to think and go back and follow up and say, look, we've got this fantastic opportunity where you can come in and look at the business for up to 7 days, and then if you want to commit, then you can commit. And who wouldn't want to commit when they can see that their team's actually building up beneath them, and there's a check there waiting for them as well? So that is just a fantastic plus for us. So builder code bonuses. What I want you to do here, because there's lots of figures I'm going to be showing you through here, is just look at the code. You know, like I said, that this one here, remember this one, because if you can build up to entrepreneur or come into entrepreneur, you're going to financially benefit straight away from your business. So you're going to financially benefit. You've got $8, $20, and $40. Okay, and you become eligible for different codes as well. So we also have different statuses. On my new English compensation plan video, we've actually got the stars. We are actually in stars now, not managers. So if you bring 2 people into your business and you or they bring a group of 4 of you all together, you will get a 1 star, which is our manager. If you personally enrollee 4, and between yourselves you get a group of 20, it's regional manager. And we've got lots of managers and lots of regional managers in the UK team. And if you personally recruit 7, and between yourselves you've got a group of 100, then you're national manager. And we have got a couple of national managers in the UK team as well. You then build up to international manager, which we have a few people in the States at international manager or extremely, extremely close to international manager. And then we've got corporate. So these are now classed as 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. So you could be somebody who's entrepreneur 1 star, entrepreneur 2 star. Okay, but it just gives you different codes as you are increasing, and different amounts of money that you are building in your back office as you build up the rankings. And that's kind of all I need you to remember. I don't want you to look at these figures and go, that's quite hard to understand. I just need you to remember that obviously as you build up your business, you are being rewarded for actually doing that. Okay, they are looking after their leaders. So same again, look at these figures. If you're looking at E, that's the entrepreneur, that's our singing and dancing. And then if you're looking at success and beginner. So if you're somebody that's a beginner and you have got a team of 20, so you're a 2 star, for someone coming into your business, you gain 16, 16, 16. But if you are entrepreneur and you are 2 star, you've got 16, 40, 80. Can you see the huge difference financially to your business? So it's very, very careful thinking of what level you'd like to come into the business at. And obviously you can chat to the person who invited you on the call, or how you would like to upgrade as well. So that's another way that you can actually upgrade, or also build up points in on your lesser team. And that's a little explanation about that. So when we think of this business, you are thinking of not just the amazing aspect of being able to change people's lives with the products, which it is changing people's lives, but it's also helping to change people's lives with their financial situation as well. So therefore, what we have there is we're building up a residual income, and that will mean that, you know, this time next year we'll be on that yacht in the Mediterranean, and our team, you know, will still be building, we'll still be earning, and that is what multi-level marketing is about. But a lot of people are given false hope. They are given a product, or they're given 250 products, and they have to be a product, and they have to purchase them all. And then they have to really try and hit targets and points or financial elements every month. And it's really, really hard. And, you know, we don't go to university or college or night school or get any form of certification to be a multi-level marketer. It is a matter of working with your team and learning as you go along, and being with a good company where you do get support, and you've got somebody like Jim Britt who can help you so much because of what he's offering with the level 10 training that it has for us. And obviously at Entrepreneur, you've got access to the audio series. Also in the UK, we've got a wonderful united team, and we all work together, and we all help each other with our chats, and we've got a Facebook group, and we've got support groups. We do these Zoom call trainings for our opportunity calls for our potential people, and we also do team training as well on a Monday night. So there's lots of things there that you have to think about when you're choosing a multi-level marketing company. Have they got the correct product? Have they got a product with a unique selling point? And also, what's the company about? Who's behind the company? Is it a transparent company? I spent a week there last week. You couldn't get a company more transparent than this company. And you know, where are we? Where currently are we? And we currently have been open, or shall I say, we've had the product in the country for around 5 months. We're doing phenomenally well with the product. We get great repeat sales from our customers. Excuse me. When the capsules were launched at the beginning of the month, we actually sold out over 202 boxes. Our whole shipment sold out in 7 hours, and we had a waiting list for product to arrive a few days later. We also have 2 other products. We have a skincare product that's called Forever Young, and the skincare is from stem cells, and it's from the human stem cells, and it's got the human growth factor in them. So that is just a fantastic concept. That is something that definitely the UK has not hit, that cosmetic beauty market. And it's 4 products that you can actually purchase, and the results are fantastic. I've been using for a few weeks, and the results are great. We also have hydrogenized water, which is called a V-Water machine, which is such a healthy water that on its own would make you feel really good. Well, we know with our coffee, you should be drinking 2 to 3 litres of water a day. Our coffee makes us want to drink water because water is so important to our body. And our coffee gives us a thermogenesis effect, so it's like kick-starting the radiator, so therefore you need to drink more. So to combine that with a water machine is just ticking every box for everybody, okay? So just think about those sort of aspects if you're looking at this for the first time. So it's all about working smart as well as hard, and you're building now because then you want to enjoy those monthly overrides, and all you have to do is share the coffee. How easy is it to actually just share a stick of coffee and just say, would you like to try this, and let me know how you get on, and please, you know, message me and give me a testimonial. And what we actually have from a head office, they have actually made us these trial packs, and you fold them so that 3 sticks of coffee. I haven't done one, I haven't pre-prepared one for you. I have got one, I should have one here for you. And therefore, all the information is on the actual box that people need. And it's a great way of sharing the product. So there's 3 sticks of coffee in there. In the UK, we sell these for £7, or you could give them out for people to actually try them. And that's how it actually goes. So I carry these around with me all the time. They're in my pocket, they're in my handbag. And therefore, I have my business card in there as well, which I have the information on there. This is my business card, mine and my sister's business card. Our business is called New Life, and it has how to use the coffee and the different ways you can actually enjoy the coffee. And we've popped that in there. It's got all our details, and it goes in there, and when we dish those out to people. And you always need to think about, you know, when you get your inventory, how much you are going to share, because you need to share the product for people to realise how fantastic it is and that they can't live without it. So, you know, that is a great aspect. And with the capsules, we also have them where they are pre-packed with 3 capsules in a packet. So once again, so easy to share and no form of cross-contamination there, and all the information on the box. Okay, so that is great. So a little bit about our coffee. I've mentioned a few times it's weight management. I personally have always had a huge weight problem for all my life, you know, from being a very young teenager. So for like 32, 34 years of my life. But this product is enabling me to maintain my weight loss, okay, which is something I have never, ever done in my life before. So I am very thankful for this product, and I tend to have a coffee in the morning. I don't often have a capsule in the afternoon because I don't personally need it. But this, I've just done a 12-hour shift this morning. I woke up and, like we all do in network marketing, we do a lot of work first thing in the morning. I've then done a 12-hour shift with my sister in the salon, and then I'm coming back and I've got this call, and I've got another Zoom call at 10 o'clock, and probably catch up with Angie as well. And I do believe I may have a call with George Hoagland as well. So I will settle down at 12:01, 1:30, and even though I've got the energy to fulfill all that in my day, I sleep beautifully well. Well, I did up to having jet lag from last week, but normally I sleep beautifully well, because that was one of my concerns. So the coffee, weight loss and weight management, the way it does that is it helps to suppress your appetite. So therefore you're not snacking and you make better choices. So we're not saying don't eat. You have to eat 3 meals a day. It's very important that you have nutritional food 3 times a day. But this coffee will help you choose better, but also it will stop the snacking in between the meals. Or if you do snack, you'll choose something healthy like fruit or nuts and things like that. So normally when somebody's dieting, they find it very hard, and their blood sugar levels and the hormone levels are up and down, and they would turn to a biscuit barrel at 11 o'clock, and then again at 4 o'clock, and then at night time snacking all night. Because this coffee helps balance out the blood sugar levels, you don't get that drop. So you're staying on an even keel, and you're staying more balanced. So you're not turning to food to give you that sugar rush to keep on getting through your day. You don't have to turn to the Coca-Cola and the soft fizzy drinks and the pastries and the sweets and the chocolate and things like that, because this is enabling to keep the hormone levels more balanced. You just feel more fulfilled, and the blood sugar levels as well. It also increases your metabolic rate, and one of the ways it does that is creating thermogenesis effect in the body. So it's like kickstarting the engine or putting fuel in the engine, and it's creating a burning effect, which obviously will help break down fatty deposits and also help to burn up excess calories. So that is a great effect. You can actually feel that. You can feel that happening, and it does make you want to drink more water, which is once again great for your body, because that also has to be processed. It has to go through the body, and it has to go through your urinary system and extracted from the body, and all that takes calories for that actually to happen. It also helps with energy, but it helps naturally with energy. You don't get any jitters. Okay, I personally had a heart condition up to March when I had an operation, and that was one thing I was nervous from, especially obviously not drinking tea or coffee. So I was concerned about the caffeine element, and it does not give you any of that effect at all. You feel energy, but it's a good natural energy. You don't have the shakes, and you don't have the jitters from it. Also, I said it helps balance out the blood sugar levels, so that is going to help you feel generally a lot better. That will also help with the energy levels and help you stop turning to incorrect food to actually try and give you that sugar rush again. It also helps in the fact that it is full of antioxidants, and this is one of the great pluses I love. So antioxidants are what we need to keep our body healthy and strong. Okay, so by having an abundance of antioxidants, it's helping to fight disease and disorder. Now, we cannot turn around and say that as in prevent It's just the fact that antioxidants, that is what their role is, to help fight disease and disorder and try and keep us healthy. So normally our antioxidants are normally found from very good fresh fruit and vegetables, especially ones that are vibrant in colour. But unfortunately, as we know, a lot of our fresh fruit and vegetables have a lot of chemicals on them now and a lot of pesticides on them, and therefore they're not how they used to be. So then a lot of people have gone down the supplement route. Now, please don't get me wrong, there's some fantastic supplements out there, and that's great, but you will pay good money for a very good supplement, and it can be very expensive. But please be aware that there has been tests done in laboratories with lots of supplements, and same again, there's chemicals in there, they're not true to form. Okay, so by having it in a product like this, where it's going to go straight to where it needs, is great. And also it's going to help the body to stay younger longer as well, because it's fighting the free radicals, and free radicals are something that actually ages us, and it ages our skin. So if you think of a grape that's very big and juicy, and then over a period of time through many different elements it crinkles and turns into a raisin, then unfortunately that's what happens to our skin cells. But antioxidants help kill the free radicals that actually destroy our skin. So you may find that, people, who've been on this coffee, they're not just looking better with actually having a slimmer silhouette and losing weight and more energy and more vibrant and bouncy, but they're actually looking better, as in their eyes are brighter and their skin is more radiant and it's glowing and it's dewy. Okay, so I'll have people say to me, "Oh, you're looking really, really well," and I'll say, "Oh, that's down to my coffee." So it's not just a matter that I say, "Have you lost some weight, Alison?" If they generally say anything, I'll just say it's down to my coffee. So there's so many different ways you can bring in this coffee into conversation. Okay, so that's really, really important. So if you had two sisters that are identical, but you had one sister that had lived, shall we say, a harder life, very, very stressful, health not being good, or they've smoked all their life, taken recreational drugs, been on medicinal drugs, they've not looked after themselves exercise-wise, not drank water, unless it's got a tea bag in it, not eaten well and just gone abroad and baked, and then the other sister has been more health conscious and eaten well, drank plenty of water, used sunblock, and has been fortunate health-wise, they will look very, very different. Probably from the age starting from around 35 to 40, they will look different on how their body is, if they had, internal examinations, and how their skin is aging as well. So we have not just the skincare that's going to help with the aging process phenomenally, with the skin's stem cells, but also our coffee will, because the antioxidants and because of attacking the free radicals and the fact that we need water. And so water is fantastic for the skin and helping the skin look very, very healthy and very, very dewy as well. So, but you'll also find, because it's helping with the energy levels, it will actually help with your mood. Okay, and that is a big thing for people, because if people are struggling with weight, they do tend to lack confidence, they do tend to have a lower mood, so then they break it quicker. Losing weight and keeping weight off is quite a task. So to have a product here that's going to help with so many of those levels, with energy levels, with suppressing the appetite, with increasing the metabolic rate, with helping with the blood sugar levels, and helping with energy and mood, enhancing the mood, you've got such an amazing product here, guys. You really, really have. But people really do not want to live without it. It's a fantastic product, okay? And all you have to do is share it. So going to our uni level, this is where our residual income is going to come into play, and this is where it'll come into play if you build a team fast, from around 3 to 6 months, but you're talking a little bit longer for this level of conversation plan, because this is your retirement plan, this part. Now, this is where, once again, VT Global have turned everything on its head, because normally you get the most money when benefiting from your front line, okay, but not with VT Global. If you look at these numbers, you get 5%, which is fantastic in its own right on your level 1. But look what you get on your 9th level, 10%. Now, this is the only time this company looks like a pyramid, because normally on your first level, you'll have a lot less members than what you do on your 9th level, because the team will be growing rapidly, and you're going to get 10% on everybody on your 9th level. And we do have people in the company that are actually hitting 6, 7, 8 and 9th level. And remember this little slide from a phone number of 555 777 8810. So that's a great way to be able to remember it. And it doesn't actually just stop there. You actually then, as you're going in here and you're building up people on your right and left leg, so when you've got 7 on your right and 5 on your left, you go into like leadership generational bonuses, and that's going down to your 13th level of 2% down onto your 13th level. So if you can actually think of that mathematically, you can actually see quite quickly how that is going to hugely financially benefit you in the long run as your team and people in your team are building and building and building. And like I say, it is very, very unusual for a company to actually twist that over. Now, this is something that is not going to be, they've created a different way that we can actually earn very quickly by creating a power line that we're calling a V line, and we're going to have the pre-enrollees that I've already mentioned, and therefore they can actually earn straight away, even before they've signed up. They'll be able to see that there's a check there waiting for them. And then we've got the car bonus. So how fantastic to get a car bonus on all those different levels of earning as well. And there's 2 ways we can get to car bonus. We can get through getting diamond status. We have got somebody with us. We're very, very lucky that we've got somebody with us who is diamond. And I think we may have 2 or 3 diamonds actually on this call, if I am looking at these names correctly. And we'll ask them to tell us how they've done that. Also, you can get to diamond another way, through your manager, which we've now changed to stars. So if you have enrolled 7 personal enrollees, and between yourselves you've created a direct team of 100, and that is national manager, which is also known as our 3-star now, then you have hit car bonus. That's absolutely fantastic. And all you have to do is hold that position for 2 months. So you will then gain $500 a month, which in the UK is around £346 last time I looked, which was a few months ago. And then as you build up your ranking, it would be $750 and then $1,000 monthly. Please just think, if you should have all done goal boards and vision boards by now, just think what car you can get at $1,000 monthly payment. And if you think at this level, you'll already have a phenomenal income coming in on this compensation plan, and the topping it as well with a car bonus. So dream big, just think of that car and dream big, okay? And then on top of all that, you've got a leisure time bonus. This is where they're actually giving you a lump sum of money the month after you qualify to say, thank you so much. Thank you for working hard. Thank you for building a team. And it starts at diamond at $200 and it builds up to $5,000 as a one-off payment the month after you rank up. So that could be just something that you always think about. When I get that, I'm going to treat all the family to that restaurant we can never have been afford to go to. I'm going to treat myself to a Michael Kors bag. I'm going to take my partner away for the weekend. Anything that is something, it's your treat from the company to say thank you so much. So there is a little saying that says the eagle has landed. It's from Neil Armstrong in 1969, and we've just done a twist on that. So we've got our bean. Our bean is the lean Java bean. So our bean has landed and it's VTech Global. It's 2017. And we are launched in the States, Canada, and we're going into Philippines, Japan, and as you already know, into the UK. Our situation in UK at the moment is everything's being processed through UK solicitors. And so the ball is rolling. And because the ball is rolling and we're under that process, then we can trade as normal, we can build a team as normal, and we can sell as normal. Okay, so let's do this, guys. So there's three simple steps for success. A little old proverb. Find the bean. We have our bean. It's called lean Java bean. Drink the bean, because you need to be the product so you can tell everybody about it, unless obviously you have medical conditions, which I would then turn to somebody very close to me to actually do that for me, and share the bean. As simple as that. That's all you need to do. So there'll be 3 types of people on this call. There'll be people on this call that's just come on for a little bit of a nosy, heard about the company, heard about the product, but want to know more about it, but it's not for them. that's absolutely fine. That's not an issue whatsoever. You may change your mind in a few weeks, but thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate that. Then you've got the second person who wants to know more. You know, the green personality on the MLM personality code. They like what they see. They've tried the product, they love the product, they like what to see, they love all the concept of it, but they've got lots of questions. Fantastic, that's what we're here for. Go to the person who invited you on the call, and they can put you in a 3-way chat with myself, or can make a 3-way call, or can do a Zoom call for you. But find out all the questions. Also, my name's Alison Hall Beswick. You won't find many of those on Facebook. You can connect with me as well. But just put straight into Messenger, because I'm fully on my friends list. And then your final one is somebody who's just like, I already knew I was in. I was in at Hello Ladies and Gentlemen. I think the product's great. It's got a great unique selling point. I've heard about the company and what they're doing in the UK and how they're working with all their entrepreneurs all over the world is fantastic. I'm in. That's great. Let's get you signed up. Let's get your coffee with you Friday, Saturday for you to be using it and sharing it out. So that's absolutely great. So that's wonderful. So thank you everybody for joining us. I'm going to stop the share now, so that then if everybody's been, if there's any questions in chat or before the actual screen went down, if someone can just unmic for me and let me know, then that'll be great. Okay. So have we got any questions? No? Are we all okay? Oh, it's going to be a shorter night then. Okay, so we're all okay. So you're all happy with the product, you're all happy with the concept, and we understand all about it. And you know that we're here to help and support you, so that's great. Okay, so if everybody feels absolutely 100% comfortable, then I know that obviously we did have this pause halfway through, so I'm really sorry about that. But if we just have, if somebody just wants to unmute and just do a very, very short 2-minute call, because I always try and wrap these up in an hour. I don't like them to go over an hour. It's already 5 past. Then could somebody just do a little short, very, very short little testimonial for any of the new people on the call? Angie, are you there? Have you gone, my love? Or Jane? I can see we've got somebody from head office.
Oh, hi, Alison.
Hi, Angie. Do you want to just do a little 2 minutes, just a little 2-minute testimonial?
Oh, yes, I would love to. Thank you for having me on tonight. I'm so excited for all of you guys that I have just, came on and listened to Alison. You're amazing, Alison. Thank you so much. The more and more I'm watching you, and the more I watch your Zoom calls, and just I get more and more excited every time I watch your Zoom. So can I sign back up again? Okay.
Yes, you can come underneath me this time then.
You betcha. I would love to. It would be an honor. But I'm just very blessed. I live here in Redding, California. I'm here with the formulator, Louis Volpe, and I give him all the credit, even though he says no, it was all me. But really, Louis Volpe helped save my life. He helped save me from a deep, deep, dark depression that I was at. I went through, and a lot of you women will understand where I'm coming from. I was going through a really bad menopausal. I've been thin my whole entire life until I hit menopause, and I went from 115 to 168. I stopped weighing myself in 3 years. So I tried everything. You name it, I bought it. I spent thousands of dollars trying to get the weight off. Nothing was working at all. And I've tried a couple other coffee companies out there. Nothing worked. And when Louis came to me and said, you need to try my coffee, I sort of laughed at him, because I was like, yep, done that, did that. No, thank you. I'll just keep being fat. and I'm 5 foot nothing. And I think I'm 5'3", 4 sometimes, but depending on my attitude that day. But, short people, we carry our weight, and we don't carry our weight well. It shows. 5 pounds on me looks like it's 20. So I was really frustrated. I was just unhappy with my life, unhappy with everything that was going on inside my body. And you know, I finally said, okay, I'm gonna try your coffee, Lewis. You know, what do I have to lose? And after the first day, in fact, a couple of hours, I called him and I'm like, what is in this coffee? What did you do to me? Oh my gosh, this stuff's amazing. I had so much energy. I think my house was the cleanest it ever was. I was organized, and I'm not a very good organized person. And I do have adult ADD. So my attention, my brain, my focus, my clarity was just incredible. So, you know, after a week, I lost, I think, close to 10 pounds. I think I was really detoxing, get a lot of stuff out of my system that was built up. And from June 2015 to September 2015, I lost a total of 53 pounds. And what astonishes me, even right now as I speak, it's September 2017. You guys, this is 2 years later. I've still kept my weight off. And I'm 50 years old, and I feel more, I love the way I feel more now about my body than I did in my 20s. So that tells a lot about our products and what it's really done for me personally. So, and I really highly recommend getting back to the person that invited you on this call, and just jump in. Don't think about it. Just do it. It'll be the best decision you ever made in your life. And I'm so blessed, and I'm so grateful to be on this journey with all of you guys. And I appreciate all your hard work, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. So thank you, Allison, and I will give it back to you.
Oh, thank you, Angie. It's always lovely to hear and to listen to your story, because it is fantastic. I think there's so many people that can, you know, relate to it, you know, relate to the weight gain and the hormone imbalance and the general struggles that we can have. We're juggling so many aspects. We're juggling partners and kids and traditional businesses and trying to build a multi-level marketing business to better our future. And we've got houses to clean and we've got so many things to do. So to have a product that can help you do all that is great. It's absolutely great. So no, thank you for that, Angie. So everybody who's on here for the first time, please go back to the person now who invited you. Ask any questions. If you want to speak to myself or Angie, we're available for you. And we hope you want to join. We hope you want to join us in this journey. Like I say, we've got the 4 products and we will be getting more, but we'll never rush into products because there'll always be unique products. And it's just a really, really exciting time with our new V line coming in, and the fact that people can come in with 1 box in a few weeks' time. Our new system is just going to be mind-blowing. We've seen little aspects of it over the last week. It is fantastic, and it is such an exciting time for Vitae Global and for the UK team. So thank you very much for this evening. Thank you for joining me, and I shall do the call again next Wednesday night, and have a lovely rest of the evening. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Alison.
Thank you to all the team for coming on. Bye.
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 Bye.